Hi, Philip from TW White & Sons. We've been delighted to offer this up for sale, which is our Mazda CX30 loan vehicle through the service department. 23 on a 23 plate, done 3,500 miles. It's the CX30 2-litre 186 PS SKYACTIV X SEL Luxe, finished in Soul Red Crystal. Beautiful car, this beautiful colour, beautifully finished. Front and rear parking sensors, keyless entry with this model of vehicle. Just a really nicely put together, beautifully presented vehicle. 60/40 split rear seat system, load area covers in place, decent size load area here. e-SKYACTIV X features Mazda's M hybrid technology and stop-start technology, which I'll come to in a minute. Paintwork pops out at you, 3,500 miles in superb order. Come with a balance of manufacturer's warranty for nearly 3 years. It will cover you for roadside assistance, parts and labour warranty. Here you've got electric windows all round with electric power folding door mirrors and very much a premium feel to these switches. Black cloth interior. And sitting inside the car, the first bank of switches we come to are Mazda's stop-start iStop technology, traction control, parking sensor defeat. Engine stop-start button. I brought the key in. Let's clarify the mileage, dip the clutch, press the engine stop-start button. We'll take you through some controls. Right, what we have here is left-hand side tachometer, rev counter, centre is the speedo, right-hand side you've got fuel gauge far right, temperature gauge to the left of that, and flanked immediately left and right of the speedo are an instant MPG readout and range indicator, how much fuel we've got left in the tank, 170. 3,503 miles, 3,503 miles, in beautiful condition this car. Integrated Bluetooth with voice control and info button which changes elements of this display. You can see lane departure warning, average MPG 42. You will get more than that, but let's not forget this is a 186 PS 2-litre engine with plenty of power and response. It features Mazda's spark controlled compression ignition engine, which I suppose in layman's terms gives us the spark of a petrol and the compression of a diesel. Outstanding fuel economy, and features Mazda's M hybrid technology. So you can see the elements of this display changing. Right hand side you've got adaptive radar cruise control, so it's a really great spec car. It's much more than a basic cruise control. This cruise control senses vehicles in front of you. You can set up the distances and it will slow down the vehicle as appropriate. Auto wipers with variable speed on the intermittent, and the rear wipers are all concentrated on that stalk. Left hand side here, auto lights. Just before we come to all of this, let's look at this, which is dual zone climate control air conditioning. Now at the moment I'm adjusting the temperatures together on this, but the passenger can adjust their own temperature if they want to by taking it off the sync button. But basically climate control works on the principle you dial in the temperature you want, you hit the auto button, which I've just done, and it will direct the air and adjust the fan speed according to the internal temperature of the vehicle. So you've got heated seats, 3-stage, passenger and driver, demist here, heated rear window, hazard lights, air conditioning, climate control, select the temperature you want, hit auto, does it all for you. If however you want to come off the auto facility, just adjust the fan like so, or the direction of the air where you want it to go, which is self-explanatory. A really simple but highly effective climate control system. Works really well. 6-speed manual box there. Sorry about the sunlight, but gives you an absolutely beautiful change between the gears. Very short throws. Works really well. Electronic handbrake with auto hold facility. Main navigation wheel flanked by back button. Home screen. music, sat nav, favourites. You can set up favourites through phone book, radio stations, etc. Master volume control. This here is Mazda's superb in-car entertainment system. So if I go to information here, it gives us a fuel efficiency, nice to see a graph, fuel efficiency history, and go into the energy flow monitor, which is what I really want to show you. Features iStop and M hybrid technology. Sorry about the flickering screen, that isn't the way the display is supposed to be. It is the camera, not the display. M hybrid technology consists of integrated storage generator, which captures all the kinetic energy through braking and deceleration, and then stores it in a 24-volt battery, which helps power some of the vehicle's electrical systems and aids acceleration from standstill. iStop is a stop-start technology that if the car is iStop ready, it's iStop but not ready, it says it on the screen, but if it's iStop ready, enough charge in the battery, you pull up to a set of red traffic lights, engage neutral in this car, the engine will stop. When lights turn to green, or if not beforehand, the engine will start. But in order to get the engine to start again, just dip the clutch, it'll start. So stop-start technology is excellent for the environment, saves you a fortune on petrol. Home screen, entertainment, DAB, look at that, FM, AM, source list here, integrated Bluetooth, favourites you can set up through that star button which I showed you earlier down there, very simple. Home screen, integrated Bluetooth with voice control, satellite navigation, which they've taken the SD card out again, predominantly because it's a lone vehicle, but an excellent sat nav system with these cars. We will fit another SD card in, which they've probably got inside somewhere. Settings. There is an alternative to this sat nav, which I'll tell you about in a minute. In-vehicle displays. This car features active driving display. I don't know if you can see that in front. You probably can. The 0 and the cruise control thing next to it. Take that off. But it gives you a colour head-up display which pulls the navigation signal through. Excellent safety feature. You're keeping your eyes on the road as opposed to the central screen. But that active driving display, you can adjust it for brightness, tilt adjustment, height. You can see traffic sign recognition, active driving display content, etc. Central display. That's the display we're looking at. I must apologise for this camera here flickering, but you can adjust it between auto, day and night modes, brightness, contrast, etc. That's shocking. Safety settings here, driver assistance system, Mazda radar, cruise control, driver attention alert. I used to think that was a gimmick. It's not. It works really, really well. Driver attention alert. The rear view mirror, the sensors in this car read your facial expression and then tells you to stop and take a break, which I find an excellent safety feature. It's flickering less now, thankfully. Active safety, you've got lane keep assist system with lane departure warning, collision avoidance, you've got smart city brake support as well, which is excellent. Let's just go back to these safety alerts. Lane departure warning, blind spot monitoring. The icons in your exterior mirrors will tell you when somebody's in your blind spot. You can adjust the timings of all of that. So there we have it. Pedal misuse. Vehicle settings, you can tailor make this car to your own individual tastes. Door locks. Car features walk-away locking if you want it. You walk away from the vehicle with the keys in your pocket, the car will lock. Keyless beep volume confirmation. There it goes off again. Occupant comfort, fuel door lock delay. Back to vehicle settings. You can adjust the volume of the indicators. Exterior lighting. You got coming home light, leaving home light, automatic headlight sensitivity and high beam control, interior lighting, auto folding side door mirrors, power folding door mirrors, connectivity settings here. This is what I was going to bang on to you about earlier, was the sat nav. Well, you can use the factory nav, we'll fit the SD card, no problem at all, it comes with the vehicle. Smartphone connectivity settings, however, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, plug your phone in using a USB. You will be able to get stuff like Waze navigation, which offers an alternative to the factory nav. It's an excellent system, and it can fit in very well with this car's in-car entertainment system. You can use the voice control on it very well. Sat nav Waze is excellent because it informs you of potholes in the road, stop vehicles, quickest route to anywhere. The graphics are superb, the microphone is superb, and it will all adapt to this vehicle when you plug your phone in using a USB. You can also get stuff like Spotify, which is a superb music database, as you know. Millions of songs and albums on there with exemplary sound quality. So home screen looks like this. Very simple, nav settings, communication information, etc. Simple to use, very directional. Beautiful 6-speed gearbox, as I've said before. Easy throws between the gearbox. And your camera, that's what I want to show you, looks like it's front and rear parking sensors as well, with indicators. Very much a premium product, smaller SUV type vehicle, but with bags of power through the 1.86 M hybrid spark controlled compression ignition engine. You don't want to say that too quickly. Warranty, balance of manufacturers. TW White & Sons will take any vehicle in part exchange against this car. We will be as competitive as any of the online companies, those that advertise on national television wanting to buy your car. We will be as competitive as they are, whilst offering you exemplary standards of customer service. Really, really lovely vehicle, this, in a beautiful colour. If you want to find out any more about this Mazda CX30 SEL Lux 186 PS SKYACTIV X manual, please go onto our website, which is www.twwhiteandsons.co.uk. Thanks for watching.